Hello everybody, Bujankity here, and today I'm going over a game I played as black, and my opponent broke one of the core principles of chess, and I wanted to show you guys in live, in real time, what that looked like. So, without further ado, sorry to, well, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's going to be our test dummy. So he plays the move e4, I match with e5, he plays d4, so I take. The problem with doing this is that you can just attack the queen right away with knight c6. He moves back, which is where the blunder is. So I wanted you guys to see, whenever you put your queen on the same diagonal, you are instantly susceptible to getting pinned with another piece that's protected by the knight I just moved out. So attacking also protects this square, and then by moving the queen back onto the same diagonal, I was able to move my bishop, and now he can't move his queen, whether he wants to or not. And so whether he moves this pawn forward, I can just take. Whether he moves the king, I can just take. Either way, I'm taking the queen here, right? So the rule of thumb is never put your queen on the same diagonal as your king, because then you're pinned. Same thing with horizontals. It doesn't happen until later in the game when the rooks come out. Let's say your queen is here and somebody moves the rook over and has another rook here. You can't move that queen, and now you're kind of stuck, because even if you move something else to get in the way to unpin it, they can still take the queen the next move. So as you see here, he started kind of throwing desperation attacks, maybe he'll just take the queen. And so he moves his bishop out to attack my queen. Obviously I knew I could just take it. There's no rush to take pinned pieces because they're not going anywhere. The only time to take is when they put pressure on the piece that's pinning the high value piece. So obviously he could just take and just trade. He kind of just started getting desperate, please no God, please help me, please send help, please don't do this. I work hard, I have a family, my kids, please. So then he attacks my queen again. Remember, this is just desperation, hoping I would just take the queen and trade queens. But since I know that there's no stress, there's no way he can move this queen because it's pinned. And if he tries to defend it, I can still just take it. So then he pulls this knight out. Even worse of a move, because he was just hoping whatever I take, he can trade, which still would have been a good move. At this point, it was still a good move just to take it, but I wanted to show him why would you do that, because now there's two pinned pieces. So now if I take, he actually still can't take with the knight, just because now this one's pinned. I don't know why he did that. So this wasn't a bad move, or so I thought. When he first moved, I was like, oh, man, now I think I'm actually stuck, because he unpinned his piece by blocking this. So if I move the queen out of harm's way here, he can just move the queen, and now we have the same game. But then I was like, wait a minute. No, he doesn't, because now I just take, and now he still has two pinned pieces, so this one can't take the queen. And then he takes, so now I just take the other pawn that's hanging, and then he moves to attack my queen. I take the one, and now pinning this one. I wouldn't say it was a blunder, because I knew I was going to get this if he traded with me. And obviously, since I'm up so much material, trading is just terrible for him. So I went ahead and took the pawn while I was here. He took my knight. I took the rook, causing a check. He deals with the check. I get another pawn. Here he could have moved his knight out. I wasn't being nice. I thought we were going to trade, because he was going to move it here, and then I was just going to take, putting him in check. But I guess he didn't do that, because I was hoping he'd go here attacking me. I go over here, causing a check, forking, and then I take it anyway. But he didn't do that, so then I decided to take anyway. I put him in check, and I think this is where he resigns, yeah. So after this, after the beating he resigned. So this is just me showing you a friendly reminder. If your queen gets attacked, you can put him anywhere you want, besides on the same diagonal as the king, because then he gets pinned, and you lose your queen, as you do. So apologies to my opponent to make an example out of him, but sometimes examples need to be made. Lessons need to be learned, and you are now wiser. So thank you, and I hope you're liking. If you like this video or got some enjoyment out of it, like it. Just like it. Do it. Just do it, and then subscribe if you're not already, which you should be, because obviously this is pretty dank chess. So, yeah. Just remember, queen, same diagonal, bad. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.